These may not be the team stores we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect, I think, them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Hield in at the three.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Bridges against Turner. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Turner finds Toppin. Here's Turner. Halliburton outside. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Well, how about the in-between game? Buddy Hield saying, I'm a three-level scorer, folks.
Hayward dishes to Bridges. The pass to Miller. Bridges a screen on Brown. Here's Miller. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Williams, a screen on Hield. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
How about Gordon Hayward going from a guy who as a rookie couldn't get much playing time to now an all-star level talent who you cannot let get space from three?
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Going inside, and Ball with the block.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
And here we go. And Toppin throws it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Ball no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Now here's Brown. Hield sets the pick for Brown. Hield outside. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bridges passes to Miller. Back to Bridges. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Hield kicks to Toppin. Driving to the basket. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They're leading by 8. Bridges dishes at the ball. Passes to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Miller's got 6.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And it's Brown on the follow.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Out to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. McConnell finds Brown. Hield outside. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Hield. 3-pointer. Here's Turner. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Smith is out there with Nesmith. And it's Nwora in at the small forward position. Martin wide open. He fires, and he misses his first shot of the game. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Halliburton. Takes it off the glass.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important. if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Smith the pass to Washington. Pacers trail by 6. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out to Smith. Fires for 3. Charlotte again missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Halliburton with it. He's got 8. Pass to Norrell. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
Here's Richards. The drive by Smith. Outside, Martin. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Halliburton for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Halliburton's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton, that thin frame didn't matter a lick. Brushes off the contact. Love the grittiness there.
Out to Smith. Outside, Martin. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Charlotte leading by 7. The pass to Smith. Back to Washington. 1:07 left in the first half. Here's Rozier. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, the ability to change pace for Rozier just keeps the defense guessing on that drive.
Halliburton against Smith. They set the pick. Passes it to Norrell. Oh, good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Rozier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
Terry Rozier drawing the whistle right there. Just such a savvy offensive player.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Halliburton on the wing. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's Miller with the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Charlotte. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Miller in at the 3 side. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges inside. Toppin covering. Williams kicks to Hayward. Puts up a deep 3. And Williams with the stuff.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 13-point game. Miller against Hield. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Doors amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Toppin kicks to Hield. Crafty move, and then Hield with the dunk.
Wow, Buddy Hield taking flight, showing he is more than just a 3-point specialist.
Hornets leading by 10. Bridges a screen on Hield, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Brown the pass to Hield. And he drives in. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Hayward viciously exploiting the lane to the basket, a resounding message whenever the defense sleeps on her.
Brown kicks to Turner. On the wing, Hield. Turner with the screen for Hield. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, one of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner 3. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Hield cashes in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Hield kicks to Turner. He dishes it to Brown. Out left to the wing. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Toppin throws it down.
I tell you, there are few players more exciting in the open floor than O.B. Toppin. So much fun to watch him get in transition.
1:16 left here in the 3rd quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, no, you agree with me. They are on their way.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Toppin.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
McConnell against Ball. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. A three-pointer is right on target. And now just a 1-point Hornets lead. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
And here's McConnell. He's got 10. Hield sets the pick for McConnell. Timeout called the Pacers. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
He continues to burn them with his scoring, and the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
LaMelo Ball getting it. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Neesmith is out there with Smith. And it's C.J. McConnell. And it's Nora in at the 3.
Well, this guy maturing right before our eyes. Frank Ntilikina drills the catch and shoot pretty.
Here's Nora, covered by Martin. Pass to Neesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 to shoot. Pass to Nora. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets leading by 6. It's stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, Jalen Smith gets out in front of the play. Turn out the lights. This guy very fast in transition.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now, here is Halliburton. Guarded closely.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Rozier with the ball. Mathurin picks him up. The pass to Nora. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Richard. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Rozier with the steal. Here's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic LU jam.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
Left side, Mathurin passes it to Morrow. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And the Pacers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Bridges outside. Out to Miller. Over to the left wing. There's Ball with the three. Pacers with the rebound. Three-pointer, Hield. Miller grabs the miss.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Driving the lane, and it's Miller with the jam.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
And Toppin throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Ball dishes to Williams. Here's Miller. Two free throws coming, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And the third team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
On paper, Brandon Miller checked all the scouting boxes. Good size, the percentages, solid rebounding. Now he just has to maintain that play at a higher level.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Halliburton. For Charlotte, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Hayward looking over the floor. Another shot. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Ball with a wide open look. And again, the Hornets missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Williams with the steal. Miller with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Ball no good. Pacers trail by 5. Hield. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops, Miles Bridges. Yes, sir.
Turner passes to Hield. Halliburton outside. Hield with a screen on Bridges. And stolen by Williams. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. McConnell, the offensive rebound. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. Bridges, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's McConnell. Tips it.
That play was about great positioning for Tyrese Halliburton, able to get to the glass and send it in.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Halliburton, second personal.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line, for
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Greetings and welcome to the grand look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Sohan in at the 3.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. An all-star back in 2017. Gordon Hayward remains a quality player, Clark.
Yeah, you know, because of his versatility, I think it allows him to still be a high-level player, even now that he's not as ball dominant as he was in Utah. He still contributes and does so effectively.
Now here's Washington. Sweet little floater.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Vassell against Ball. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Vassell can't get it to go. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. 4-point game. Ball passes to Washington. Hayward outside. Williams with the screen. And it's Gordon Hayward with the 3. Hayward's got 5 now.
Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience.
Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Washington finds Hayward. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
I love the change of pace you see from Hayward. It makes him hard to defend off the dribble.
Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Vassell. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
Now here's Wembanyama. Right side Johnson. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Ball against Johnson. Here's Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hayward outside. Pass to Washington. Back to Hayward. Washington, a screen on Vassell. Washington passes to Hayward. Here's Williams. Washington outside. Now Hayward. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in. Hayward's got 9.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Outside Johnson. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Washington, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Miller. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Determined to get through and finish. Miller already with flair in his first year.
Vassell passes to Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Hayward. Back to Vassell. To stop the run. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Miller, the pass to Ball. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Clock at 6. Pass to Sohan. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Gordon Hayward, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hornets. Hunting for opportunity. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Doug McDermott. He's out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Wesley in at the 1. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. We need a balance of both.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Ooh, very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. The Spurs have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Osman passes to Wesley. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. McDermott outside. Pass to Branham. Back to McDermott. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Bassey. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
To end the run, McDermott can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Miles Bridges. First personal foul.
A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Osman passes to Bassi. Here's Wesley, pounded by Rozier. Wesley, that's good.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Richards with a screen. Smith passes to Richards. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup. Richards has gotten his first points in this one.
I think it's really wise to get Smith involved in pick and roll action because he's got tremendous vision and he's a willing passer.
Here's Osman driving inside. Hornets with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Bridges, a screen on McDermott. Rozier, the pass to Richards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Richards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
A minute 15 left in the first half. The drive by McDermott. Out to the right wing. Here's Wesley. Bassi. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Smith passes to Bridges. Bridges, a screen on McDermott. Here's Martin. And it's Charlotte with another.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Pass to Rozier. Out to Bridges. The three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Bassi, good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Rozier. 46 seconds left to play in the half. To the inside. On the wing, Rozier. Pass to Smith. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Here's Richards. Driving to the basket. It's deflected. Here's Wesley. Covered by Smith. Deflected.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Bassi, good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Rozier outside. Here's Richards. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Charlotte sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has Allie, as always. Thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, it's been quite a game for Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Gordon Hayward is out there with ball. Then it's Miller. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. From deep, Hayward. He buries it from 3. Hayward's got 12.
Boy, Hayward looking really confident right now. When he gets going, he's tough to slow down.
Pass to Wembanyama. On the tape. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Miller can't get it to go. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, BA. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Vassell outside. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. That one falls. 5 points in the game.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
The kick out to Ball. Pass to Hayward. Here's Miller. Washington a screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special. Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Pass to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. And they pick up 2. Wembanyama's got 6.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Now here's Ball. He's closely guarded. Hayward, the pass to Ball. Back to Hayward.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The shot. Charlotte again missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Here's Ball. And there it is for him. Ball's gotten his second bucket.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third, and they get it back. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team.
1:20 left in the third. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now one on Ball.
The fearlessness Johnson plays with is special. It's what gets him these whistles on the drive.
Good on the second one. Charlotte's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, BA, they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone. Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Johnson for 3. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's Miller. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Johnson. The three is up. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
Ball against Collins. Ball passes to Washington. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Gordon Hayward, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Devin Vassell, Doug McDermott out there with Jetty Osman, and it's Branham in a 2-guard. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense, getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Pass to Smith. Baseline jumper, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Boy, and the intelligence of Smith. Really cool to see him get the defense to come into him when he's going up for a shot.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And for San Antonio, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Vassell with it from deep three-point land. Richards pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Martin, right side. Back to Richards. The rebound by Osman. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's Vassell penetrating. Here's Bassi. No good with a layup. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Rozier, the pass to Bridges. Outside for Rozier. Smith against Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Smith penetrating. Richards. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Baseline try. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Osman on the wing. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Wesley, he's checked in for Vassell. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Bassi. Sohan comes in for McDermott. Johnson, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Vassell in for Wesley. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Back over to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Ball outside. Pass to Miller. Johnson against Ball. Now Hayward. Beyond the arc. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Vassell. Three-pointer off the mark. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Miller. Hayward outside. The kick out to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miller, the pass to Williams. From deep, Hayward. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Gordon Hayward.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Miller, covered by Johnson, and the bucket is good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. He can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3, too. It's a lethal combination.
Here's Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Williams against Wembanyama. Back to Williams. The 3 ball. The shot misses. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch.
basketball we love to watch, right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Collins. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sohan in at the 3.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Pacers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for McConnell. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
It's the three-point bomb. McConnell's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Now the Pacers with it. Here's McConnell. Misses the 3. Up top, Vassell. He's covered by McConnell. Vassell against Hield. Passes it to Sohan. 5 to shoot. Chopping with the double team. Kicks it out to Johnson. Offline with his 3. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Outside Turner. They kick out to Hield. Brown wide open. He fired. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Wembanyama passes to Sohan. He takes it in. The 3. Keeps it alive. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Brown with it. He's got 5. McConnell sets a screen for Brown. Shoots the 3. And Indiana, another 3. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. High post, Johnson. Now the pass to Sohan. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers leading by 7. Hield from outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Vassell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
Here he goes. Out to Turner. Lets it go from deep. That one misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson, so dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Hield outside. Over in the corner, Turner. Trains it from beyond the arc.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Vassell was screen on Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Second team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Spurs passing it around. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Shot by Heel, nobody around. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 11. Collins passes to Wembanyama. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's McConnell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for McConnell.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Wesley into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this, and he makes the first.
Shooting for San Antonio, Wesley.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The shot will not fall. And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Neesmith is out there with Smith. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Mathurin. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Wesley against McConnell. Pass to Bassie. Over McConnell. Nails the baby hook.
Assisted Wesley.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by McDermott.
Not quite enough defense, but that time around, just lucky he was off. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times. Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body. You know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest, but ultimately you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that, and I think some of that pride has gone away.
Brenham, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he sinks the second. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Halliburton against Wesley. Outside Mathurin. Shakes him. The rebound by the Spurs. And here is Wesley. And that one's good. Osman.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pacers leading by 7. Halliburton up top, covered by Wesley. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Osman. Pass to West. Shot clock at 6 for the 3, and that one's good. Osman's got 5 points so far.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And the way Osman can get hot in a hurry, it makes him an ideal bench weapon.
Yeah, when Osman is on, he comes out blazing. He can get you quick 10 points in a hurry. Consistency, it isn't there, but you love him as a bench option.
Here's Mathurin. He has 5. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Bassi. Second shot opportunity. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Smith with a wide open look. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Driving inside. And that one's good. Osman. He has 7.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Nora. Brenham pulls it in.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 6. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Smith for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Bassi's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for
The previous play is under review.
a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. McConnell with it. He's picked up by Collins, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Toppin. So it's the Spurs now. They trail by 6. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. They set the pick. Sohan, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
High effort play and quickness. That's how Vassell makes a defensive impact.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Spurs trail by 4. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Devin Vassell out there with Johnson. Then it's Collins, and it's Sohan in at small forward. Collins finds Wembanyama, and the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. The Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. And there's the drive. McConnell. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hits the jumper in space. Turner's got his second bucket.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Turner following the bucket by the Spurs. Lock at 6. The kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. He's got 10.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
And Brown over to help. Inside. Here's Sohan. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot. And he's not done growing yet.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Wembanyama. 6 points for him. A second chance effort. Vassell wide open. At the tip, and Collins is right there.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here's McConnell. He's got 10. He dishes it to Toppin. Hield from outside. And the Pacers another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Now here's Hield. 12 points for him. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. They kick out to Hield. And Indiana, another 3.
How about Buddy Hield? He just keeps pouring it in. They should work it to that man every trip down the floor right now.
Johnson against Brown. Johnson can't get it to go.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
First team foul.
San Antonio on defense. 9-point game. Tapping a screen on Vassell. Passes to Hield. Indiana moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Toppin. Takes it inside. The layup off target.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Spurs trail by 8. 34 seconds left to play in the third. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Wesley. 5 points in the game. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Pacers. And he's supplying a... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Neesmith is out there with Smith. And it's Nora in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. To the middle, here's Bassey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. In the corner, it's Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the three-point shot. And the Pacers lead by 10.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's the pass to Turner. Dishes it to Toppin. Vassell against Brown. Back to Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Toppin, good.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. Halliburton outside. Outside Turner jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Over in the corner, Brown. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Toppin passes to Halliburton. The kick out to Brown. Fires from deep. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. 10 Benyama outside. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Halliburton against Vassell. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. In the corner, it's Hield. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Johnson outside. Toppin pulls it in. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Halliburton looking around. The kick out to Brown. And Indiana, another three.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Buddy Hield.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Hield with the bucket.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Halliburton passes to Hield. A steal. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Halliburton against Vassell. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Hield. And Indiana, another three.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
From deep three-point territory, can't get it to fall. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.
All right, folks. Get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. P.J. Washington out there with Miller. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the center position.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Most shooters have a knack for scoring the basketball. Buddy Hield getting on the offensive glass there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
After signing a huge deal with Boston in 2017, Gordon Hayward had that terrible leg injury.
It's amazing, VA, how quickly the trajectory of a career can change. It took Gordon Hayward a full year of rehabilitation after what was a gruesome injury. But I admire the work and commitment it took to get back, and now he is rebuilding and contributing to winning again.
Toppin, a screen on Williams. Just 5 on the clock. McConnell's shot is off. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Hayward, here we go, uses the glass on the layup.
That's the attacking mentality of Gordon Hayward. If he sees a lane to the basket, he will seize that opportunity.
Here's McConnell. Oh, Williams with the block. Hayward against McConnell. Hayward, the pass to Ball. The baseline J. No good, a bit long that time.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown with the steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Hield. Outside for McConnell. And it's the Hornets on the break. From deep, Hayward. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Gordon Hayward has an exceptional ability to get out on the break. This guy's a terrific athlete who the defense has trouble staying in front of.
Now here's Hield. Kick out to Brown. The three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Miller. No made baskets yet. Shoots over McConnell. Miller can't get it to go. Hield on the wing. Williams defending. Pass to Turner. Back to Brown. Inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
First personal foul.
That one misses for Turner.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He could space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers. Boy, it's a risky move to pull up from three-point range on the break, but it's a shot he's very comfortable with.
Toppin, a screen on ball. And it's McConnell on the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Ball. He has 7, and the shot goes down. Ball's got 9.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Nine seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Here's Williams. Out to Hayward. Three-pointer. Tries yet again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bruce Brown. The free throw drops for Williams. A new lineup here for Indiana. And Williams drops them both. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 4. Will it go? It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Bridges. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second team foul. Shooting for Charlotte.
Guys, it seems to me that every year Miles Bridges takes another leap. This guy is versatile. He can play both forward positions. He brings so much to the table.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. Hunting for opportunity. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court for the Hornets, Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. Here's Halliburton. And it's rejected. Rozier from outside. The shot that time not on target. Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, "A lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is." BA?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there.
Boy, Frank Ntilikina has such an impressive wingspan, excellent size for his position, and when he rises up, he can go right over defenders. This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Martin, the pass to Richards. Back to Martin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Bridges. Three-pointer, Halliburton. The Hornets pull it in. Rozier outside. On the take. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, the ability to change pace for Rozier just keeps the defense guessing on that drive.
To halt the run, Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Nora. He's scoreless. Back to Mathurin. 4 on the clock. And a nice finish on the layup. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play. Boy, great answer by Benedict Mathurin. What a shot from distance.
Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Rozier. Fires the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Bridges outside. To the left wing. Bridges, a screen on Smith. And a two-handed jam!
We love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot, he's ready to move that basketball.
For 3, Mathurin. And it's Martin with the rebound. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Richards. Here's Ntilikina. Richards with a screen. Here's Ntilikina. Rozier outside. Releases from 15. The baseline J. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Three-pointer Mathurin. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Boy, shot ready on the catch. Go ahead, Benedict Mathurin.
Rozier outside. Here's Richards. Nice move. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Halliburton, a screen on Rozier.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornet. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. On the wing, it's Brown and Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Hayward, the pass to Miller. Washington with the ball. Guarded by Toppin. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hornets lead by 10.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Mathurin up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Ball taking his time here. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Hayward against Brown. Back to Toppin. McConnell from outside. Connects from downtown. McConnell's got 6.
What a heads-up play by Obi. Toppin feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Pacers making a change here. Heald's checked in. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Toppin with it, guarded now by Ball. Toppin, a screen on Washington. McConnell from outside. Ball with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, got a piece of it. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell from outside. Indiana again missing. Charlotte's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Doris, you look at the Hornets, it's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, BA, and when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 6 points.
And this is how composed Miller is. He doesn't let physical defense get to him.
Here's Brown. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Miller's got 9 points now in the second half.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Toppin finds Hield. Kick out to Brown. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Toppin with it, guarded now by Ball. Out to Hield. From outside the arc. Hornets with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Right wing. Pass to Miller. Back to Hayward. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 7.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McConnell, good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Ball passes to Hayward. Williams up top. Now here's Washington. Williams with the screen. Out to the wing. Up in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a nice 9. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Indiana trailing here. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Cody Martin, Nick Richards out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position.
Well, Mathurin that time from the corner. You've got to be able to bury that consistently.
Pass to Martin. And here's Rozier. Screen by Bridges. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound over to the left wing. Richards, the pass to Bridges. Screen by Bridges. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Bridges using his post moves to get the 2 points.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 8-point game. Pass to Nora. Back to Mathurin. Here's Nesmith. Outside Mathurin. Clock at 6. To the inside. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner, he's checked in for Smith. Toppin comes in for Nesmith. And Hield is subbed in for Nora. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close... The previous play is over. Challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Hornets, timeout call. Let's turn it up. Amazing athletes in their own right. Well done.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Ball. Ball in the paint.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Hield passes to Toppin. Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Ball. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Ball outside. Here's Miller. Now Hayward lets the three fly. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hornets lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
There's Ball with a three. Melo knocking down a three.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple and I raise you one of my own.
Halliburton for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Charlotte has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Ball. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wing shot on the way. Matherin, nice persistence to tip it back in. Matherin's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about this offensive onslaught from Benedict? Matherin doesn't look like they can slow him down.
Here's Washington. Outside, Williams. Pass to Miller. Puts up a deep 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hornets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Pass to Washington. Fires for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
11 seconds left in the final quarter. Ball passes to Miller. Williams with the screen. Missed it. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team...
best basketball right now.
Kevin, so true. This game will be a great opportunity for one of them to get back on the right track. Let's see who steps up and gets this win.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Miller. Williams is out there with Washington. And it's Ball, and it's Hayward in at the 2 spot.
Explosive first step. Johnson bringing it in.
Here's Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now, Spurs fans, the last 5 years, Steve, haven't been able to enjoy the playoff experience like Spurs fans of old.
They haven't, Kevin. And you know they've held the record for most playoff appearances in a row at 22 seasons. But it's been a long 5 seasons now without going. They have lots of youth and a hope for the future.
Johnson goes in, kicks it out to Collins. Drives to the hoop. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Wembanyama against Ball. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. And Collins is right there.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Ball surveying the defense. And there's the pass to Washington. Off target with his 3. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Right side, Ball. Here's Washington. Good D by Johnson.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Johnson against Miller. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Williams with the block. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
6'8", it's easy to forget just how dangerous Hayward is with his ball handling.
Here's Wembanyama. That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Ball. A rebound by the Spurs.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Vassell kicks to Collins. 4 on the clock. Collins, a screen on Hayward. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Hits from the high post.
Working that in-between area, Johnson has a nice mid-range game.
Ball, the pass to Miller. The kick out to Ball.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Hayward against Johnson. Pass to Sohan. And here's Collins from outside. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama finds Vassell with the putback. And Collins is right there. Collins has got 6.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And it's ball penetrating. Out to Hayward. The tray. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. He dishes it to Johnson. Wembanyama outside. Tries the spin move. He feeds it to Collins. Johnson outside. Launches it. No good that time. Got a piece of it. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court for Charlotte, we've got Ntilikina. Bridges out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Martin. And it's Rozier in at the 2-guard spot. Shoots a 3. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got himself on the board with 3 there.
An average threat from beyond the arc. Ntilikina needs to keep working on that part of his game.
Passes it to Osman. McDermott with it. There's a good screen. Back to Osman. The feed to McDermott. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Bassett. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Here's Richards. That one falls.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. San Antonio again turning it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done at Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A. Bridges outside. Down low. Here's Rozier. Here's Ntilikina. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one's good. Osman. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Spurs working the ball around now. Stolen away. Outside, Martin. Richards passes to Martin. They set the screen to the left side wing. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. Pass to Osman. McDermott sets a screen. Osman kicks to McDermott. And the pass to Wesley. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Osman missing. Hornets trail by 4. Ntilikina passes to Martin. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Let's not forget, at 6'8", Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
And that one drops for him. Rozier's got his first basket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ball stolen. Pass to Branham. Here's Wesley. Here's Bassey. Here's Osman. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rozier kicks to Ntilikina. Outside Martin. Here's Richards. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Bassey. Here's Branham. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game in. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Ball. Devin Vassell out there with Johnson. Then it's Collins. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sohan in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Hornets trail by 8. Here's Ball. Now the dish to Williams. Back to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Sohan the pass to Collins. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Johnson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved. And you look at how Keldon Johnson has evolved. He is now a prime-time scorer.
One big difference these days, he gets himself to the free throw line. He's not just settling, he's attacking.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Spurs leading by 12. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Sohan. Vassell was screen on Miller. Sohan the pass to Vassell. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Ball. 3 on the clock. 9 feet out.
The long reach of Hayward is tough to release over. Tough for the shooter to get a clean look.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. Washington kicks to Hayward. Shoots over Johnson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Johnson the screen. And the basket by Vassell. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hayward kicks the ball. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Wembanyama left side to the left wing. Sohan kicks it out to Johnson. Takes a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Washington with this screen on Johnson. They get the rebound. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Washington.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Collins. Miller with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Miller's got 5 now.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Johnson down low. He's against Miller. Wembanyama outside. Johnson in the corner. Back to Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that
the ruling on the floor stands.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Miller. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Hornets. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. There's the screen, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And there's the pass to Osman. And here is Wesley. Here's Branham. He lobs it up, and he slams that one down.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Hornets, we've got Nick Richards. Ilakina out there with Rozier. Then it's Martin. And it's Bridges in at the 4 spot. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Richards. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
And foul on, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor stands.
The action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Ball, the pass to Washington. Out to Hayward. Clock at 2. Again, the Hornets score.
The assist, P.J. Washington.
And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Vassell, the pass to Bassie. Johnson outside. And stolen by Miller. In the corner, it's Hayward. There's the triple, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And during this game, they've sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Good on the three-point shot. And the Spurs lead by 10.
A lot of Vassell's buckets come off assists. He's very comfortable on catch-and-shoot situations.
Out to Miller. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Sohan. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
There's plenty of momentum on Johnson's drive. He uses his whole body to get through the defense.
Ball kicks to Miller. Back to Ball. Pass to Williams. Out to Hayward. Washington sets the pick for Hayward. Shoots the 3. And it's the Hornets another three.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Ball, the pass to Washington. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball kicks to Miller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And he banks in the layup.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
They double team Johnson. Right wing to the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Hornets trail by 8. Takes a step back. Now here's Ball. Defense right on him. Buries the long-range jumper. Hayward's got 17 points here in the second half.
Hayward's team looks to him to score in these situations. Just a gutsy player who takes these challenges head on.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. Oh, that was huge. It was pressure. That shot. Gordon Hayward ready and waiting.
So they foul intentionally. This is it to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside, Ball. Feeds it to Hayward. Hayward on the wing. Williams, a screen on Wembanyama. Hayward can't hit. On offense, here are the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
For three, Hayward. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you see how effortless it can be for Hayward. In fact, it's been that way all night.
Inside, here's Bassett. Count it!
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth. On its way from Hayward for 2. It drops.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
A consistent free throw shooter. Devin Vassell just can't let the pressure get to him.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Hayward from outside. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
looking for a win, and both need one to get off the mat.
I agree with you there, B. I think we're going to see teams playing with tremendous urgency here. No lack of effort tonight because both of these teams are hungry to capture a W.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. TJ McConnell is out there with Bruce Brown, and it's Hield in at the small forward position. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Sohan. He takes it in. Here's Collins. Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. McConnell right side. There's a screen by Toppin. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Sohan. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. That one rolls around and rims out. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Now here's Brown. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Counted from distance.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Outside Hield. Pass to Turner. And the layup falls.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Collins. Wembanyama with it. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Tipped. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Brown with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Toppin finds Turner. Now Brown. Outside Hield. 5 to shoot. McConnell with a screen on Johnson. Hield from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. And here's Collins for 3. On target from range.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
McConnell with it. Picked up by Collins. Back to McConnell. Let's go with a 3. Vassell with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Double by Turner. Collins left side. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Hield passes to McConnell. Out to Hield. 4-3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Hield's got 5.
Quite simply, one of the best three-point shooters in this game. That's Buddy Hield.
Double by Turner. And that's a foul called on TJ McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the wing on the left. Releases.
Good to see Hield upping his defensive intensity there, making an impact with his high energy.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wembanyama up top. Pass to Collins. 16 feet out. And that one drops. He's got 5.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Outside Hield. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time. And he can't get that one. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Indiana. 8 points in the... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Johnson. Wembanyama out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Sohan in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Wembanyama. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in block shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And the basket by Branham.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now here's Matherin. The D's right on him. Smith finds Matherin. To the left wing. Here's Nora. Rebounded by the Spurs. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Osman. McDermott outside. And there's a pick. Back to Osman. Branham passes to Wesley. 4 on the clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." B.A.?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. And the Pacers with possession here. The Spurs making their last shot. On the wing, Matherin. Still no points. Driving inside. Outside for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Here's Osman, and he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Smith, following the bucket by the Spurs. Drops in the 3.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Pass to Osman. From downtown, Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Wesley, the pass to Bassie. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. No good on the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Here's Wesley. From outside, off the mark. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Mathurin, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Here's Branham. To the middle. It's stolen by Halliburton. And here come the Pacers again. Indiana with the fast break. Shot's good by Mathurin.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
Pass to Osman. Here's Wesley, defended by Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 8-point game. Here's Wesley. No good on the triple. With 4 on the clock. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Pacer substitution. Number 9, T.J. McConnell.
Got it off in time. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Pacers up 11. Well, now a minute to check in with. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Bruce Brown is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Hield in at the small forward position. Launches it. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. With the drive, Johnson with a bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's McConnell on the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Brown passes to Toppin. McConnell with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And it's Hield, that time on the assist from McConnell. Hield's got 13.
You can count on Hield to take shots. He does all he can on the offensive end. Never sees a shot that he doesn't like.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by
Wembanyama.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Stolen by Vassell. From deep. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
McConnell outside. Second chance shot. Toppin outside. Turner against Collins. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
First one falls for him.
First team.
Toppin hits them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Vassell outside. Down low. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Healed for three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Well, Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
McConnell from outside. San Antonio with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Collins passes to Sohan. To the paint for the lead. And it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 13.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Turner passes to Toppin. Back to Turner. Three-pointer. Kick out to Brown. Launches a three. Sinks it from distance. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 15 points in the game.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. McConnell's shot is off. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 1. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Pass to Brown. "11 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Off the mark there with a 3. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Spurs out in front. They're up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Doug McDermott. He's out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Wesley in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
San Antonio leading. Here's Wesley. Pass to Osman. McDermott the screen. Osman into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Halliburton. Got a hand on it. And they're running. And that one is hammered home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Nora. Out left to the wing. Lets it fly. And right through it goes.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Smith with it. Pass to Halliburton. Ball stolen. To the inside. Takes it inside.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Shot's good by Matherin.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Outside Johnson. Left side Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama is showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
Pass to McConnell. Now here's Turner. Kick out to Brown. And here's Toppin from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 12-4 run. McConnell against Vassell. Takes the 3. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Heel from outside. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass as this defense scrambles.
1:21 left to play in the 4th quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Sohan. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
In transition, here come the Pacers. McConnell from outside. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. So it's San Antonio now. Toppin with a double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Finds Toppin. Back to Brown. Outside for McConnell. Outside heel. Pass to Turner. And he drives in. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
To the middle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 1. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the Spurs with some changes. Massey, he's checked in for Collins, and it's Osman in for Vassell. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Brown, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Indiana calls timeout. They're behind by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.